Please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown. You're stunning.
Wendy, it's a lot of...
No, you really are.
It's a lot of makeup, Wendy. Thank you, and about 12 Spanx.
Yeah.
You need at least 12 to get it all.
And then the baby hair.
Yeah, I thought I'd let them out.
It's good.
Thank you, Wendy. So, wait, I gotta say this. You guys, the very first talk show I ever did was Wendy. I had never been on a talk show. I was on the Community first, maybe 2 or 3 weeks into Community.
That was 8 years ago.
And she let me come on her show. And you guys, that is huge. So I want to tell you, thank you. Everything I have learned about being on a talk show, pre-interviews, everything was because of you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
For everything.
Thank you.
Really, from my heart. Thank you.
So I want to give you some shoe cam because I love your outfit.
My shoe cam game is so whack, y'all.
Well, no, just plain, there's nothing wrong with the plain black shoe.
Yes. It's so whack.
You got the Army print on and everything. All right, so you look fabulous at the
Thank
Golden
you.
Globes. We
Thank
talked
you.
about your look on the red carpet.
Yes.
Yvette.
Yes.
Now, you were never a big, fat, large...
I was a big, yes.
I don't recall you being that big and large, not even in season 1.
Well, in season 1, no, but I did enjoy donuts on the set of Community. Yes, I did. A lot. So many donuts that I ate myself into diabetes. Yeah.
Oh.
So when it got to the point where I was facing insulin, I figured I might need to put them down and get on a treadmill. So.
All right, so how much weight did you lose?
This is the funny thing. I actually, to this day, don't know how much weight I lost because for me, you guys, we're a vain society. You know that? Everybody's on Instagram posting their abs and, you know, I'm not a vain person. It didn't matter when I was big. It doesn't matter that I'm smaller.
Right.
It mattered that I was sick.
Yes.
So for me, the way I tested how I was doing was pricking my finger every day and seeing if my numbers were going down. So as my numbers went down, it didn't even come close to what it felt like for this to go down because I wasn't going to lose my feet. So
there you
I
are.
really don't know.
There you are at the Golden Globes.
Yes.
Was this your first time being there?
That was my first time at the Golden Globes, first time doing interviews with people on the carpet. Found out about it, Wendy. They called me on like a Tuesday, and I was on the carpet by Sunday.
You were a correspondent?
Of course, I did it for the Hollywood Foreign Press. They had their first red carpet thing themselves, and it was via Twitter, and we were the first stop on the carpet, and I got to talk to amazing people that night.
All right, so you're a celebrity yourself.
Am I?
Do you fan out at other celebrities?
Yes, I'm a big, you see how excited I am just to even be back here, and I just love people.
Yeah.
And I celebrate anyone who's great at what they do. So I can fangirl at the supermarket if somebody is packing my groceries just right. I'm like, woo, pack them groceries. So yes, so I will literally go up to anyone and go, I love your work, whatever your work happens to be.
So who was on the red carpet that like made you wet your pants?
Oh, wet my pants. Ooh, you know who's kind of cute, you guys? That Andrew Garfield. Spider-Man? Yes, he's kind of cute. And listen, allegedly, he gave me a little rhythm in my interview. Look it up. He may have said I was attractive. That's all I'm saying. He may.
Are you good? Are you good at catching the signals? Because there are a lot of women.
I'm horrible at catching the signals.
Really?
That's why I said allegedly, because I could be wrong. He could have just had some gas, but I felt that he was feeling me. I am the worst when it comes to telling if someone likes me. I have no idea. I have no way to tell.
Don't you think you should study that at this particular point, Yvette?
Yeah.
I mean, look, you are a very accomplished woman.
I am.
You know, you're single.
I am.
You're very available.
I'm very available and very accessible. So the funny thing is, I know I am wait.
It's okay. We're not judging.
Not like that. Not like that. But I am on Twitter. I speak to people on Twitter. I speak to people on the street. If I'm in the grocery store and someone talks to me in the frozen food section, I'm not someone that's hidden away.
But you don't know the signals, whether it's a man hitting on you or a woman hitting on you or whatever. I mean,
don't know.
You don't.
I can't tell because I see it as being polite. I'm a very polite person.
Where are you from?
Cleveland. Ohio. We love.
I mean, that's fabulous.
Yes.
But have you ever been in love before?
I have been in love before.
How many times do you think?
I've been in love probably twice.
Now, what are they doing with their lives?
One is married. Well, both are married. One is married with kids, and one is just married. Yeah, they're happy. They were good guys. It just didn't work out.
Do you feel pressure? Like, because you're in your mid-40s.
How dare you?
You got. No.
You're adding allegedly before you say my age on television. Allegedly, Wendy. Don't nobody know. No.
But you've
I
got
am
all these jobs. I do watch you on The Odd Couple. I know that you're successful.
I'm a woman of a certain age. I want to say this. I'm glad you brought this up. I think that we put too much pressure on women who have not, in society's opinion, got their man and their kids yet.
Yes.
We act as if there's something wrong with them, instead of maybe there's something wrong with the way society thinks of them.
Right.
Or maybe there's something wrong with the way men treat them.
Yes.
I think there's nothing wrong with having standards. I think there's nothing wrong with waiting until it's the right one for you.
Well, shoot.
And
look what happened to your friend,
I don't know
Sherry.
nothing what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
I'm not going to drag Sherry into it.
I don't know nothing about what you're talking about. I'm just saying.
The girl squad is right there.
It's very important to make sure that as you make your decision as to how you're going to spend your day and who you're going to spend it with, that it's a man that's worthy of your time.
Oh, gosh, I would love to be a fly on the wall.
So I'm going to wait.
For the three of you's kitchen table talk. Because that was Niecy, and that was Sherry, and you. And the three of you are very good talkers.
Yes.
I love that you guys have that friendship thing going on, and everybody's working, so nobody's hating each other.
Yeah, nobody's hating, but I don't think it's you guys, there's enough to go around.
Yeah.
There really is.
Yeah.
And everybody it's better to celebrate than to hate. I think it's so important to just tell people you love them. You got the same amount of time, the same amount of 40 characters on Twitter. Spread love instead of nastiness, please.
I enjoyed you as Michael Bivins' mom in the New Edition movie.
Thank you.
Yes. It played on Lifetime last night. If you haven't seen it, excuse me, I'm sorry, BT. It's going to also replay several times before it stops. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. But you played Michael's mom, and I had no idea that you and Biv have a history.
Yes, I actually was discovered by first New Edition fan first. Second, when I was a teenager, I was discovered by Michael Bivins, and I was in the East Coast family. And then after college, I moved to LA and worked at Biv 10 as his assistant.
Tell him how they did. You waited. You stalked him in the lobby.
I literally stalked him. He was in at Jeff Dyson, who was in the movie. Jeff Dyson, who was their bodyguard at the time, broke protocol and told me where BBD was staying. And so I went to the hotel. See, this guy said, what? Because people don't do that. And I waited in the hotel lobby until he came in and followed him around and said, Mr. Bivins,
were you by yourself?
By myself.
Perfect.
Mr. Bivins, may I sing for you? Mr. Bivins, may I sing for you? Now, there were other women there for other reasons.
Yes.
Saying, Mr. Bivins, may I?
Yeah.
But I was there to try to get a record deal, so he finally let me sing for him, and I got signed, and now I'm playing his mom in a movie. Like, it's crazy.
I had no idea that you were a singer.
Yeah.
Do you want to get back into singing, or is it just something that, do you go to church? Are you in the choir?
Yeah, I've sung my whole life, and it's my greatest love, if you want to talk about what I absolutely love.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like singing wanted me. I think acting wants me, and I feel like a lot of times, you guys, we push towards things that aren't pushing back towards us, and that could be relationships, it could be career choices, it could be a food that don't like you. So, sometimes you can't eat everything, so you shouldn't chase towards things that don't want you back. So music didn't really care about me that much.
Okay, well, look, I want to play...
oh, wait, we didn't talk about Supermansion. We got to talk about
No, you're not leaving.
I'm not leaving? Okay.
I wanted to play... I
gotta make sure. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out your type.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Now, this is not literal. This is just a thing.
Yes.
Like, who do you find more attractive?
Because you know I'm a good girl. So who'd you
Zac
rather?
Efron or Nick Jonas?
Oh.
Who'd you rather?
You know what? I think I'd probably go with Nick Jonas. I think Zac's a little too pretty for me.
Okay, perfect. Okay, who would you rather? Lenny Kravitz or Johnny Depp?
Oh, Lenny Kravitz. That's...
Okay.
I mean, Johnny Depp is lovely, but Lenny Kravitz.
Yes, no apologies. We're playing the game.
Lenny Kravitz.
Who would you rather, Chris Rock or Jamie Foxx?
I'm gonna go rogue and say Chris Rock. I think Chris, listen, it's not always about physicality, because they're both good-looking guys, but I think Chris is very intelligent and irreverent. Not that Jamie is not, but I like Chris's take on life. I like the way he thinks about things, so I would probably go with Chris Rock.
See, we're working this out for you. Okay, who would you rather, James Packard or Nick Cannon? Now you gotta choose one.
No, I can choose one. That first one hurt my feelings. Nick Cannon.
Okay.
Easily. Nick Cannon, 100%. Y'all better clap for Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon.
Real quick, Leo or Brad?
Oh, listen. Brad. Brad Pitt.
And finally, Malcolm Jamal Warner or Idris Elba?
This is wait a minute.
Malcolm is
wait
not
a
a
minute.
man.
This is Sophie's choice because I've loved Malcolm Jamal Warner since I was a child. So I'm going to say Idris Monday through Wednesday and Malcolm the rest of the
There you go. Okay, now.
Yes.
What is Supermansion?
Superman.
Because I heard cursing.
Well, Supermansion, you heard bleep cursing. Supermansion is a stop-motion animation show that is available on Crackle. Now, let me tell you about Crackle, you guys. It's a free, emphasis on free app that is available on Roku and Chromecast and your phones. It's everywhere. It's on your gaming system.
This has been on for a moment.
It's the second season. Crackle's been around forever. They have a lot of great movies on there and television shows, and this is Supermansion's second season, and it's stop-motion animation like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, for those of y'all that are allegedly around my age. It's like that type of animation, and I play Portia and Zenith, and Portia is a talk show host like you, and Zenith is this otherworldly superhero that is fierce. Look at that hair. And
I love that you work. I love that you're working so many jobs, and everything is different. One thing is different from the other. Thank you so. It's so nice to see you again,
Wendy,
Yvette.
I love you.
Clap it up, everybody, for Yvette Nicole Brown, and make sure you check out Supermansion on Crackle. We'll be right back.